Hello, hello, hello. This is Tumblr from Cosmic Spark, and I'm back again with a quick collective reading. And I'm here to encourage and inspire and motivate you to achieve your own dreams. This is what Spirit wanted me to talk about today, which is voice. You are here to be known, so speak and be seen. This is something that personally I have done by allowing myself to have this channel that you see me on now. And honestly, I started my channel, or at least started posting as of the 4th of last month of January, because it was just after the Mercury retrograde shadow period, so it was the perfect time to launch something. And I already have so many views and follows. I mean, so many for someone who had none, right? Like, I am really, really impressed by the reach that I've had in such a short time. And I feel like that's what happens when you answer the calling and you do things that you're supposed to do and you do things that are aligned with you, right? And so I feel that Spirit today wants to give you some words of wisdom and words of encouragement about achieving your goals and allowing yourself to stand out and not shy away from the public. Pleasure. I got this card and I did a collective reading yesterday. I love that. I love themes. Pleasure. Thank you, Frank Ocean. I think of that song every time. Pleasure Matters. Or Pink Matter, what's the name of the song? Power. Gorgeous. I love the imagery of that card. Lightning certainly does feel very powerful. Okay. It's a bit hard to shuffle with the gloves, I'm not going to lie. But it's the aesthetic I wanted to go for. So, okay. You are here to be known, so speak and be seen. Love. Oh, how abundant that card is. Gorgeous. Delight. Oh, this is such a positive reading. I love these cards. And finally, purity. This card already came out before, so it really wanted to come out. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start channeling. Here we go. I need you to allow yourself to step into the spotlight and be the change that you want to see in the world. Being the change that you want to see in the world is a life philosophy that I take very seriously. I actually have a few philosophies in life that I take personally and seriously, and it allows me to make better decisions and it guides me in the next steps, right? You already know what your interests are. And there's two things in this world that I think won't lead you astray: following your interests and following your intuition. You wouldn't be watching me today if I didn't lean into my interest in tarot, even from when I was a Christian and I identified as a Christian. You wouldn't be watching me today if I allowed people to get in my head about tarot isn't real, astrology isn't real, this is all placebo, it's all you making things up with your mind, it's all confirmation bias, it's all whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't be here today if I allowed those voices to win. And so it is only right for me to be your spiritual godmother and let you know that you too have it in you. You too have it in you to take a stand and stand up for what you believe in, no matter what it looks like to other people. Because I don't know about you, but the idea of being normal bores me. The idea of being normal, ugh, brother, ugh, you know? I have my chart ruler in the 11th house. I couldn't be normal if I tried. Even when I try to package myself in such a way that is more palatable to other people, there are always people that won't appreciate it because I'm just eccentric. I can't take that out of the way that I do things. I'm a little too eccentric um, for the Zimbabwean community in a lot of ways. Zimbabweans are actually super progressive, don't you get me wrong on that. But I think I'm just ahead of my time in a lot of things, and there's people that are yet to catch up to where I'm at. In the Australian society, I'm also progressive for the society that it is. That's that's the 11th house. Not only is my chart ruler in the 11th house, my Venus and Mars are in the 11th house. I am so very abnormal to a lot of people. I'm not abnormal to me. I think I'm fucking fun and fantastic. I don't know about you. And so I need you to be excited at the prospect of creating and pulling in. Yes, my gloves are torn. I tore them this morning. I didn't say that in this video, so I'm just giving a quick disclaimer. I want you to get excited at the prospect of creating or the prospect of putting yourself out there to draw in other weirdos. Wouldn't you want to draw in more people like you? Are you so scared of your power that you would want to dumb it down for the plebs, for the muggles, if you will? Hell no. Hell no. Let this be your sign today. Don't make yourself more palatable for the next person because it's boring and the next person still will think that you haven't met their standard in this way or that way. It would have been more perfect if you did this. It would have been better if you did this. Okay. And also the amount of people that are withholding their own self-expression to please, to gain validation and attention from the opposite sex, from their boss, from their mom, and you want to follow them, you want to follow that crowd of people that aren't autonomous, aren't independent, don't think for themselves, want to do things that are on trend, only care about things that are socially acceptable. That's who you care to align yourself with? For what? When has catering to other people actually really fed you? When? Because there's always someone who'll have something to say. So why don't you just lean into your weirdness and love it and appreciate it and kiss it softly and gently and lean into your personal power, okay? Because I realized that by telling myself, by not being brave enough to put myself out there, and by caring more about how I was perceived, I realized I was dumbing down my personal power to make the other people around me that are insecure and don't have and don't access and don't care to see their own personal power. I was allowing those people, bullies, as I heard some lady, beautiful lady on YouTube say, I allowed those bullies to win by allowing their thoughts, their ideas, their limited boxy thinking. I allowed that to enter my noggin. What on earth was I doing? Who on earth did I think I was to sit there and allow their limited, their tiny little minds that couldn't envision anything bigger and grander outside of themselves, okay? I allowed them to determine when, how, or if I was going to allow myself to be seen. Naughty girl, okay? And so I am here to say it with a bit of cheekiness because I can sense that in the cards and in the imagery. Lean into your personal interests. I have yet to talk about the importance of hobbying and the importance of creativity, but it is something that I believe in so much and for everyone, but especially for women. Leaning into your sacral chakra, oh my God, it feeds you. It feeds you so much. And it feeds you in a way that is delectable. It feeds you in a way that no man can ever fill you, okay? It feeds you up in the way where you can really see your dreams play out through the power of your own mind. You think something, you dream it, you paint it, you use the feeling to craft and create, you film the video, you make that bracelet, and then you wear it. Like, there is no more beautiful a relationship than the one that you have with your creativity. If you foster that creativity and you are kind and loving to your inner child and you envision yourself holding yourself, embracing her, you indulge in the things that you couldn't indulge in as a child. Or you could, but maybe something else eventually took your interest away. But you can now, as an adult, re-engage in those things. What, your mum never bought you coloring books? Buy yourself a coloring book now. Your mum never bought you Barbies? Buy you a Barbie now. I know it sounds silly, but it's so beautiful treating your inner child. It is so fun. It is so juicy and giving, and it makes you feel like this card looks, okay? These two cards, actually. And it brings us back to this card of purity. Treat yourself, treat that innocent part of yourself, that innocent, younger part of yourself with care and grace, and lean to that innocence and lean into the passions and interests of that little girl or little boy inside you, and allow her or him to show you the way and show you the next step and show you which finger you should put into which pie next, and see what kind of connections come from doing that. So if you're watching this, let yourself be seen, let yourself be known, let the other weirdos find you, because then you'll make community. Then you'll find community. Then you'll feel less weird. Because if you're weird and the next person's weird and the next person's weird, then are any of you weird or are you just normal? You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to wrap up here because it's going to be really short and I don't have storage in my phone. I've got to clear some storage so I can film some more things. But I hope you've enjoyed the fit. I was going for dressy lady today. And I'll see you in the next one.